Hey people, this is my weekly rundown of things in entertainment news that interest me, and I've only got a few quick stories to share with you this week, but some exciting news. First off, Clerks 3. This is kind of old news at this point, I think, but I'm only just becoming aware of this now. Kevin Smith has announced his intention to make Clerks 3. He has been known for a while that he is intending on closing out his directorial career, and he only planned on making one more movie, which was going to be a hockey movie called Hit Somebody, but that will now be a TV miniseries. I think it will be in 5 parts, and he will be announcing soon what network that will be airing on. So instead of that being his final movie, he wants Clerks 3 to be his final movie, and since 2014 will be the 20th anniversary of Clerks, he wants to kind of mark it by releasing Clerks 3. So I found that pretty exciting. I've recently worked my way all the way through the Viewisk universe, which is his connected series of movies, and finally watched Clerks 2 not that long ago, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it really brought the story of Randall and Dante to a satisfying conclusion. So I do have faith in Kevin Smith as a writer, so if he does want to make another Clerks movie, I don't think he will be milking it. Hopefully he has a pretty good idea for it, but it did seem like things were wrapped up pretty well, so I am a little bit nervous that Clerks 3 will kind of ruin the ending of Clerks 2, which seemed like a great ending of the series, but hopefully it will complement the first 2 parts and be a nice ending to Kevin Smith's movie-making career. Chris Pine has spoken recently about Star Trek Into Darkness, talking about his character and the villain of the movie. Apparently this movie takes place 5 years after the first movie, so Captain Kirk has had a lot of experiences and has really matured, so I think we can expect to see a pretty different version of the character this time around, probably closer to the classic William Shatner version of the character, where he's more the serious leader, because in the first movie it was really kind of an origin story of this character coming into the role, so he was hesitant to kind of step into that, so he was a lot more, I think, rebellious and kind of the bad boy character. So I think it will be interesting to see how he has evolved and how this movie kind of evolves the character further. And he also talks about the villain played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who is apparently very physical, pretty powerful, but he's also very intelligent and manipulative. So I think we can expect something possibly kind of similar to Loki from the Avengers for that. And for my last story this week, James McAvoy spoke a little bit recently about X-Men Days of Future Past, the sequel to X-Men First Class. He didn't say much about the movie, but he did speak a little bit about his character, Professor Xavier, saying that he will be in, quote, a pretty effed up place. So he doesn't expect to be doing as much of the comedic stuff that he did in the first movie. And he also said that he has spoken to Simon Kinberg about how and when they might have Professor Xavier go bald, and how they want to tie that into the plot of the movie. So it will be interesting to see him evolve more towards the Patrick Stewart version of the character throughout this movie. But that's really all I've got for this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next time.